If you had this dream once, or if you once is enough information from God, this is part 2.
Lion of Judah, you're the man, the man, the man.
Hello guys, it's your girl Renasia. Welcome back. Welcome to part 2 of the dreams. Before I start, I want to mention something little that I talked about on the other video. A lot of people have a gift of dreams, but they don't have a gift of discernment. So it's important for you to have a dream and to understand it, for you to pray for it. The Bible says what's revealed is condemned. How is it going to be condemned if you're not praying against the dream that God just revealed to you, for you to attack, to pray? The Bible says the truth set you free. He sent you the truth, but you don't have discernment to understand it, and you become ignorant, which he hates ignorance, because he says if you ignore knowledge, he's going to do what to you? You know the consequences. So let's start with this video. If you're having dreams of roaches, it means poverty. It's just a life of humiliation. It means shame. And for example, what's the feeling that you get when you go to a house that has roaches? So what do you think about these people? It is exactly, you think of poverty, you think of dirt, you think of negligence, all the bad stuff. That's what it means. So if you get those dreams, do not ignore it. If you have a dream of rats, mouses in your house, it is a spirit also of poverty. They come to like eat your paper, your important documents, your important things of your life. The next one is bed bug. Bed bug comes to take your blood. They're gonna come to take your information, to send it to the world of darkness. This is why your life is so exposed. A lot of people know about your life, but you're a private person. God is only showing you why your life is exposed. Your enemies know your situation. Get rid of that bed bug in your life, in your house, or in your dream. If you have a dream of always running after the bus, after the train, after any transportation, or just your friend picking you up, you're always late, it is a spirit of delay. I'm not talking about the God's time is the best time. That's a different preaching. You being lazy, that's why your life is not going forward. That's another preach. But I'm talking about dreams, the spiritual warfare. You always have dreams that you're always late. Your friends that you came to America with, they're moving forward by you. Or maybe people getting married. Why is it always you? Everybody else got their papers, but you don't have your paper. Why is it always you? Everybody's having children. At your job place, you're probably smarter. Everybody's getting promoted by you. This is the easiest test, but it's always you losing. That is a spirit of delay. So if you get dreams that you're always running after the bus, any transportation, it's a spirit of delay. Being on a throne, or if you have people working for you, riding in a helicopter, airplane, that is witchcraft. In a very fancy place or whatever. Again, those are the preachings of African churches. They expose more than compared to where we live here. You unconsciously a witch, you unconsciously a queen, but you don't understand why you always wake up so tired, why you always wake up with so much authority, because it's spiritually, that's who you are. The way we behave in real life is really who we are spiritually. This is why people say, oh, you have to change, you have so much attitude, you're always angry, you're always this and that. Those are spirits. The truth set you free. You have to know yourself and know how to identify those spirits in you, in order for you to win the battle. If you have a dream that you get a haircut, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Having a dream of you getting your haircut, it's your glory being removed. For example, you used to like to preach just like that. You just don't like it anymore. There's a lot of things that you just don't do anymore. You either don't want to do it anymore, or people just don't want to do it for you or with you anymore. They can't have a good connection. Your glory, your hair, your blessings. So pay attention to those dreams. It's not a good thing. If you have a dream that you're eating or you're drinking, you have to really be careful. The enemy will show you that this drink, it's champagne, the yummy champagne that you love, the ginger ale that you love, or the cold water that you always drink in the real world when you're about to go work out. But when you turn, it's really the blood of somebody in your family that you've been drinking without knowing. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. For example, rest in peace, somebody in the family. But just 2 weeks ago, a month ago, you had a dream that you were drinking something. You were part of it. Again, I'm very sorry. It's really hurtful, but it is the truth. Oh, and the meat that you've been eating at night, again, it's somebody in the family that passed away, and you were a part of it, which makes you a witch. But unconsciously, it becomes conscious when you no longer see the meat that you're eating, you're seeing a person. That's when you're witch conscious. It's better to be conscious, because you can stop it by prayer, confessing, than to be unconscious. If you're having a dream somebody's always taking you somewhere, always driving you places, there is a spirit of control. This is why you get an opportunity at a really beautiful job place or scholarship, but it just always goes wrong. No matter what, you get into a beautiful relationship, it always goes wrong. You decided to go somewhere, everything is going well, but they're directing you. So just as somebody that is driving your life, that instructing your life. They're manipulating your life. They're manipulating your decision. They're manipulating everything. If you have dream of dirty money in your house, or a person's always giving you coins, it's a spirit of poverty, and that is not a good dream. Your money is always going everything in the bill. When you start a business, it just never goes well. It's poverty, it's limitation. That is not a good dream. If you have a dream that you're in a desert, in a dry place, or if you're in a prison, you see yourself in a house where you were raised, that's also where your life being locked. You in prison. This is why you're not happy. This is why you always feel like you're suffocated. You're not happy. You're not in prison. You're being watched. You're being controlled, and nothing is going well. And again, those are preachings of African church. They expose more. So oh my God, I saw my mom in a dream visiting me, my angel. No, sis. If you keep having dreams of a person that died, it means you're next to die, or somebody else in the family is next to die. Especially if this person died through a sacrifice in your family. Maybe there's a curse that people cannot reach 60 years old. If that person died, then you have to be in a watch out and pray more. Because I'm a Christian, it can be scary. Well, it can happen to you too. So if God show it to you, you cannot use your muscles to protect you, but you gotta use the word of God. You have to pray. You have to go against it, right? So if I have a dream of you, if I tell you it, you gotta take it serious. A few months ago, I had a dream that somebody, my old friend's son, passed away. But I told her the dream, and later on, she told me that her loved one had passed away. So God is showing you that you know this person. It means that it's something that is close to home, and it could be yourself or your family member that you love, or even your husband, your wife, your best friend that will be next. If you have a dream of somebody angry at you, giving you the side eye, it means that whatever they've been trying to do in your life, in your children, your marriage, in whatever you're doing, it is not working. That's just what it means. They're your enemies. For example, if you have an issue with a person, the enemy can use a face of this person, or even if you're too close to a person, the enemy could use also the face to confuse you. So make sure you have discernment to know if it's really from God, yourself, because you have a problem with them, you've been thinking wrong of them already, or if it's the enemy. You'll have to know. Bull, a bull. I can't pronounce it right. If you see a dream of a bull, it could be also a positive dream, but it's usually a negative dream. They're very aggressive. They come to destroy your life. Last time I had a dream of a bull was actually a positive dream. Was 2 years ago. It actually came to attack whoever that came to attack me. When you go to sleep, there's angels that are fighting for you while you're like half dead there. So that's why it's important for you to be a person of prayer. So there's going to be always people working on your behalf when you're a child of King of Kings is gone sleeping, because all you want to do is rest after a long day, right? So yeah, guys, thank you. This is part 2. So part 1 was about you have a gift of dreams and being able to understand the dream that you're getting, because it's not in vain. And this is part 2 about the meaning of dreams.
Hello, cause you get the final say. No matter what them say.